as somebody that's a long-term channel professional, what would your key piece of advice to any, program leader tasked with building out a partner leveling program for today's channel ecosystem?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the what we call partnering is personal. So tailor it to your partner's needs, right? I think we as vendors get a little stuck in what do we want and what do we need, and like how do we I've talked about two external forces, right? How do we look at what the customer needs? And then how do we look at what the partners need? So if we're really, as we're building partner programs, we like to start with the customer and then say, okay, who's the customer? What do they need? And then what the partners who are talking to that customer need from us in terms of their business models. Do they not want to resell? Do they only do services? Are they do they want to do managed services? Like what, and then really, so we call it partnering is personal. And how do we get into understanding what those partners need and being able to provide an experience for them that aligns to what engages them, right? There's some questions on the chat around how do we increase engagement with partners? Well, talk into their listening is what we would say.
Okay, that's great. Thanks so much. Okay, next, Claire, your turn. So what would you say were the most successful things you've done to ensure a successful program? So what were the kind of things you done along the way or learned?
So I think the key to the success of the Absolute Legends program has been the personalization of it. So using actual members of the EMEA channel team as part of the program that I did heavily gamified. So we do take on alter egos, which look exactly like us in real life. So whilst the program is very fun and does stand out, it does cover all the key metrics that you would expect. I feel that this is something we have done well because we were actually shortlisted by the CRN earlier in the year for Channel Program of the Year and Marketing Campaign of the Year for this program, and made the top 5 for both categories. So that really did kind of give me the confidence that actually we were doing something right, and partner feedback has been fantastic. But most importantly, we're seeing those metrics from our partner portal of increased engagement, increased visits, the deal registrations, and partner-driven revenue. So
Oh, nice. Congrats,
Absolute
Claire.
legends, Amanda.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well done. Well done.
Thank
Nice
you.
to hear the rewards of all your hard work. And Kelly, last one for yourself then. I suppose again, sharing your experience, your key guidance to program owners to maximize or drive partner engagement. And I think I saw that question come in a couple of times too on the chat. So Kelly.
Yeah, something I've learned absolutely along the way is definitely to have a structure, and most people only remember 3 things. So, from my HP, Samsung, and Lexmark days, evolving now into Ricoh is, the 3 things I've spoken about before. Collaboration, I think Diane mentioned this, work with your partners, listen to their needs. They'll advise you, that partner satisfaction survey or net promoter score run on an annual basis. You learn a hell of a lot from what the partners are informing you of, or run partner focus groups or advisory councils. They absolutely want to talk to you and help support building something out. So collaboration. Simplification, keep it super simple. Ease of doing business, make it digestible, don't overcomplicate it. There is far too many things out there that make things too complicated. And then innovation, really drive automation to support that human interaction. We still need human interaction, but automation is super important, that will help drive efficiencies and further innovation on a partnership between you and the partners onwards to the customers.